I say I'm a little unstable, emotionless like a machine, can't feel a thing with short circuits in my cables. My brain built by every memory of times that was not enough to me. The ones I need most just wanna stay. What's wrong with me? Love is a lie, hope is a hole, trust is the trap that took my soul. Family is fake, hatred is home, getting abandoned's all I've known. I'm trying to be perfect, but I believe I deserve it. I'm trying to unlearn it, but I'm wired for life. Wired for life. Every act of kindness, every word of praise makes the system malfunction. Only hear the negative, cause each mistake is what feeds the combustion. A brain built by every memory of times I was vulnerable and dated that just proved I'm never worth the pain. What's wrong with me? Love is a lie, hope is a hole, trust is the trap that took my soul. Family is fake, hatred is home, getting abandoned's all I've known. I'm trying to be perfect, but I believe I deserve it. I'm trying to unlearn it, but I'm wired for life. This love is a lie, hope is a hole, hatred is home. It's a part of me that I can't let go. I'm trying to be perfect, but I believe I deserve it. I'm trying to unlearn it, but I'm wired for life.
Hello. Yeah, not an evening stream. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna do this right now because I don't want to stream this evening. Well, if I'm gonna stream, it'll be something else. Oh, great. Here's my controller. Yeah. So. Let's go 20 decibel, negative 20 decibel. All right. Little game.
Something feels odd here. Be on
So
your
gonna
guard.
be going against this big Zugo before I get blasted off to outer space.
That thing looks pretty menacing.
Level 56, here we go. Time for the difficult task at hand.
He's the one who polluted the pond. Consider this payback for all those fish.
Man, Shan's really wanted to go after him.
Go for the weak point.
So far, so good.
Do not allow
Streaming at 900p. I'm not gonna do full 1080p. That's what we get.
It's raining blobs of slime.
If I start seeing some frame rate drops, is when I'll be down, going down back to 720. 1080p is actually fine for a console
You
game.
need to be healed.
Actually, I mess with just still a little disorganized. Let's go ahead and go to here. All right, so that's been taken care of. Oops. All right. Be a bit difficult since main Zuga right here is at the same level as me. Let's get this out here.
We'll soon see about that. This one's mine. Now you see what I can do. Take this. It's about to strike. Here I come. Look sharp, everyone.
Oh wow. So, my God, this is difficult. Let's just do peach gel for now. All right. Ow! Get in here.
Looks like you
You.
came to my rescue again.
With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Ow!
Let it rip.
Roll out of the way, roll out of the way, roll out of the way, roll out of the way. No?
I'm out of ammo. I'm all scared. A chain between heaven and earth.
I forgot to have to activate that. Oh. Ow. Hold. Gotta pay more attention. Almost went down. Alright.
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. No, trust me.
Run around. Don't get hit by that water.
Here goes. Don't mind if I do.
Wide open.
Core break. Here we go.
Sealed.
Tornado drop. Prepare to be seized. You're mine. No further. I'm ready.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. You're mine. Severed wing. Not today.
So today's mission is I'm gonna get towards Lenibus.
Switching up its movements. Watch out.
Ow. I gotta deal with this guy first.
Watch yourself. Sense incredible power.
Oh wow, Renwell went down. Life bottle.
Try harder.
Really wants you to use Freedom Circle, Shion.
Demon Lash. Eagle Ray.
Oh.
Can't get out of this.
Ow. You suck. No, no.
Leave the chargers to me. So don't mind if I do. Far enough.
Right? Dolohim went down. Oh, I need to get some life bottles before I go out to space. Ow. Wait, don't. Got the spell on you. Now, oh.
Okay, here I go. Thanks, Shion.
Be careful.
Brimwell went down now. God damn it.
To overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
That move. Nothing gets by me.
Here comes a big one.
Right. Any Twitter users with X in it, it's normally a sign that
I'm merely doing
they'll start going on my stream and start asking questions, and I clearly state in both my description and through stream elements is I have no interest. Any questions asked, you will be blocked. About designing stuff for me when I'm not gonna hire anyone. I do my own thing. I design my own stuff when it comes to art for my shit. No, it's like, because that's getting kind of annoying now.
Leave the chargers to me. Far enough.
Oops. Just treatment for everyone. Fuck you. God damn it.
no further.
We've almost got it beat. It's getting weaker.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Anything.
Let's go. Healing circle around me.
What I do without you.
Ow!
I really don't.
There goes Brimwell again.
Such unadulterated fury.
Ah, you fucker! Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Try harder. Take this. Eat dirt. Negative gain. Okay, here I go.
You disobeyed me. What the fuck, Shion?
You apart.
She's disobeying me. What the hell, Shion? What is up with you?
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
Shattering
Illuminate the dark.
Truck. What? What? Oops. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Chuck. You stubborn. Come on, stubborn. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Dog in my lap.
Take this.
God, this thing hits hard. Why the hell do you hit hard? Oh my god.
No further. I'm grateful.
Well, less than
Now, while it's reeling.
6 dollars. Less than 5. No, 7. Less than 6.
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You
Oops.
take meticulous care of your fire.
Port back.
I never miss. Lightning orb. Up and at 'em. Let's go. First aid.
Enacted. Impact block.
Because now you're taken care of.
Looks like
What?
the guy had a trick up its sleeve.
There's always something
Oh
bigger.
no, I forgot about this multi-stage crap. It transformed. And I gotta just use gold gel.
A wailing banshee of divine state.
Can't get out of this!
Winds of heaven. Merciful
Great.
I'm not done!
We're gonna still making my mission to
Don't mind if I do.
blast out to space.
Thunder field. Mega ray. This is the annihilation. Mega ray. Annihilation. Mega ray. Lightning. Field. Get on in there with the others.
Oh, careful, trap. Careful. Trap.
This one's mine.
I'm in your deck, Eileen. Then tonight's meal is on you. You've got
Ow. It's my last treat.
Nothing gets by me.
Alright.
they smite with blinding blades.
In here.
In a vine, shattering pieces. Attack time. Bathed in blood. Raising you picked the wrong fight.
Confiscated.
Alright. Alright. Ah, crap. Hated it when I get temporarily stunned.
Shattering pieces. Attack time. Denied.
I never miss.
Burn in hell.
Go.
Here I come. Okay, here I go.
Shining supernova. Dance in the wind.
Can't get out of this.
Oh man. Gonna spend a lot of time with this battle. I mean, if my stream has to be well over an hour, then so be it, because I want to at least get to Renegades before I call it good for the stream. If it's going to take this long for this battle.
Save you. Can't get out of this. Heal my weary companion.
Here we go.
Ignite. Denied.
Chicken poison. At us.
It's weakened.
Core break.
In a vine. Ready and ready. Over won't save you. The big one's up to something.
I don't want to know what else it has in store.
Let's smash it to pieces before it can show us.
Oh boy, explosion.
The enemy is going all out. Thanks so much. Sealed.
Oh, I was a little bit too late to get some of that healing action.
Can't get out of this. Severing wind. Start up.
Lunar blast. Watch him. Will this help?
Demon blast.
Lightning rain cascade.
It's go thunder ray. I'll
Came
smash
between
you.
heaven and
Alright.
earth. A wailing banshee
You're
of
mine.
lightning.
Severing wind.
In here.
Start up. Elusive deity.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Too much to handle. More of that.
I'll thank you.
Mega ray.
Eat dirt.
Alright, go. Ow, 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 ow. Dude, I just got one combo into. Wow. Definitely need to get more life balls.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Oh, right.
Dolahim is down too. Dolahim.
I'll be saving I can handle it. Far enough.
Need you to cast this on Dolahim.
Regenerate.
Healing circle.
Let us take to the fray.
Take it down.
Save you.
Alright.
Captivity. It's further. No further. The flaming fire. Your turn.
Oh crap, I walked right into that one. Lemon Gel on Shion.
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. I'm not done. In a bind. Okay, here I go. Now I can let it go away. Now to see what I can do.
Where are you going? A wailing beauty of lightning. Hear me, flame of fury. Glacial spear. Here you go. Freeze lantern.
Shion needs you. Just give her a peach gel.
Take this. Not today.
Alright.
Here I come. I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
I can carve through all.
Whirling struggle.
No escape.
Wind of heaven. First
Take
force.
this. Take this.
Cyclone.
Soda. Everlasting darkness. Negative
A
gain.
whirling struggle.
You are palm.
Wind of heaven. First force. Here I go.
Take
A
this.
wailing pestilence. Radiant
Not today.
in here.
There you go.
Bleeding force to me. Steel force.
Ow! Alright.
I never miss. Lightning contact. Thunderblade. Illuminate the dark. Magic is there. Change the heaven and earth. A wailing beauty of lightning. Lightning. Steel flow. Here's a healing art. Don't mind if I do. Goodbye. Now that's it. Now.
There we go, finally. Finally that thing went down. Alright.
All right.
Sure. All right. Huh? What?
Oh, wow!
Wow.
Dummy.
Good grief.
Ugh, I feel so gross and sticky after that fight.
Tell me about it.
Now we gotta
We
uncover
better
the
hurry and
legendary
get a
fishing
bath and
spot.
laundry going ASAP.
Oh, wow, that pushed me up to almost level 58. Holy crap. I mean, with the fruit sandwich, that's worth a lot of experience. Alright.
Oh. You
Nice.
Great. Yes.
Alright, so have to crank the video portion, the game portion down a little bit. Alright. So, Thestium, port back to the client, and then I could fast travel back and start flying to outer space.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
One thing, the other thing is, before I go, I gotta buy more life bottles. Man, I took a lot of life bottles just for that big Zuko fight.
Okay.
Good one. Good, good.
All right.
Good grief.
Got the burning blood. Actually, come to think about it, I think that's a pretty rare book that could show off too. Just gonna have to wait and see though.
We have truly borne witness to a striking example of female determination.
Well, give it a shot. Let's see, it's in. Don't want to go there yet. Here we go. Gotta go to the library.
This day.
Yeah, you said it.
See, this is good enough to do it with. Okay, so library is gonna be right here. Yes. All right. So close to level 58 too. Is this book good enough for you?
Huh?
Oh, nice.
Can't be.
I guess.
Great.
The Elder Cloak.
Why?
Inadequate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go read the piss rainwall
You
off.
dummy.
Yep.
Whoa.
You know, those kicking his ass. Oh, pancake recipe. Nice. All right.
And then she has to come up.
Sure, I gotta heal up too. Oh yes, the Elder Cloak is even more, a more powerful armor. So do that.
Wrong and
Oops. Well. Berg Volcano. Let's just go into the inn. First things first, gotta heal up, and then I'm gonna have to buy some supplies.
You working up a fever or?
you dummy.
What did I do?
Yeah, who cares? I'm not gonna cook before eating. Alright. So that takes care of that. Let's see. Actually, the thing is, I don't think I We'll be able to, yeah, because everyone has, pretty much has the best equipment. Pretty much don't need accessories. I need some more life bottles. Let's grab 36 of them. This kind of armor is useless for me now, the emerald stuff. Because
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
quiet you, we still have over 300,000 gold. I believe that's enough to, well, because there's some stuff I can't do because I'm a little bit under leveled, this included. Spirit Temple, that's going to be quite a while. Plus I gotta look at the level requirements for that anyways. This one, I have to figure that out at some point, so got no other choice but to go to Calaglia and just go here, go to the outer area. And get the preparations ready.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
These people are gonna piss me the fuck off. They better not go into my chat because I don't deal with these kind of people. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and get this prepped. So, activate this cutscene by going right here.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Maybe I should
Remember,
have.
our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
No. I
The
wish
people
though.
of Lenegus?
Sure.
Well, I got no
mean,
drop frames
found a way
at
to make it work with
900
Shion
p,
and
so
Dohalim, right? And it's not just us.
I think I'll just keep it at
Places
900
like
p for a
Menancia can do
while.
it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own?
She wants to go on her own.
Xion.
Uh-oh.
Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
You don't want to shoot him.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Xion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
whole reason you needed the Renaissalma was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside.
Time to save Shion, then.
Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold
From
them
this
back
hell.
And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissalma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
That's too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Ooh, he's taking on the pain. Jesus.
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alphen.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too?
It won't happen.
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. the true nature of which I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible, though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
All right. So now need to talk to the party.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
All right.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Or that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
All right, so gotta go down the line. Sora's next.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Talk to Rinwell next.
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
And now we gotta talk to Law.
Did you know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably
Hell
end
yeah.
up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
Alright. Now, last but not least, Shion.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
Memory slipping.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the Blazing Sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that.
Pretty cutscene heavy.
I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
That's what
I
trying
don't
to
know
catch
how
this
we're going to do it,
oddish.
but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Break it down, break it down, break it down! No matter what walls we have to face. Break it down!
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegate.
I better check up on supply. Okay, got enough life bottles now. Okay. Got more than well. 2 apple gels, don't need them. And I got enough of other healing items. Got enough CP recovery items. Alright. Last time I'll be on Dana for a while. Here we go. Take off! Whee! Alright, here we go.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that.
It
You're
will.
going to jinx us.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely convinced, but... Well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Agreed.
Okay, people. We have two goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind Shion's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good?
Let's do this.
All right. Then let's go.
Here we go. Blasting off into outer space. Well, yeah, I guess you could call it outer space per se. Here we go. Onwards to Lenegis. Well, that's pretty quick. Even for a 300-year-old spaceship. That's freaking quick. Alright. Here we are.
You know, I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence, crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing
Sounds like
world.
that would be a cool-ass wallpaper, that's for
From
damn
up
sure.
here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put everything into perspective. Kinda makes the differences between the Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Good idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations once we're down there. Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
No disbandment of
Everything
the
okay,
party.
Shion? You seem a little different.
So now we gotta talk.
Is something wrong?
No. I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
You mean since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less. This trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no changing that. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say, I don't have many happy memories. I've had thorns my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean, they experimented on you?
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day, one test after another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain, like I was a monster or something. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched, helplessly complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition? Unable to so much as touch another soul. Loneliness was my best friend. Sure, I survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion. And that's when it hit me. If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around? Why shouldn't we be the ones dying to save you?
Are you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life for...
That's exactly my point. Why should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed. This struggle was never about saving only ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone else's either. If we're doing this to protect people, if we're doing this to save the world from destruction, then that has to include saving each other as well.
A world free of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, Shion. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it. The true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over Rena can't be the end. Do you think we can pull it off?
Yes.
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this together.
Alright, now Law and Rinwell. And then Kisara.
Hey, Alphen, listen to this! So Law and I were just talking and...
Hey, shut up!
And what's got Law all flustered?
Only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys. I'm no expert, but I think we can trust Renan technology. It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point. If you think so, Alphen, it must be okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
Alright. Now Kisara. At least with a ship like this, it's more smooth. And a spaceship like this, it's a lot more smoother than being on a regular old ship across the ocean.
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. Well, that should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No, I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all. What with the ceremony and losing control, I was a total mess. Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? Would that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right.
It's probably on
But
purpose.
still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
What do you mean?
With the amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And not only that, but... Alphen, can you recall back to what it is that I said to you? Back when we left Menancia? About the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time, I was well aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now, and those still to come. The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever
Sorry,
they
Chuck.
might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful to you.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your thanks. At least, until we've dealt with the Red Woman.
I know. But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Alright, so now that all that's over, actually I have to save until after. So I'm gonna go ahead and So anyways, so that should do for the stream. So thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned for next time. See ya.